Siapa nih? Siapa nih? Anjir, lawan divisi 1 lagi rank 2000. Susah banget. Kagak naik-naik. Itu bernih kayaknya Game Master All. Aduh, mana strikernya? Mana lagi? Mana nih bang? Susah nih kayak ini. Udah. Udah siap bang. Langsung aja gas. Kalah nih.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Back into the middle. Oh, he's done. Big chance!
Hey.
Colwell. That's a sharp pass. Havertz. He's found a... Havertz!
Kenapa dibuka?
Oh,
Itu
fine
langsung
stop
ya.
from the keeper.
Havertz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Hey.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Well, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Nkunku. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. He's had a shot!
El.
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Works it forward, and here's Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Indonesia finding their passes. And here's Fletcher. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Could move up a gear here. Conte. Foden. Always onto this. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Chance here to counter. Nkunku. And he cuts out the supply. Gabriel makes the interception. Gently done. Well, that is one way to stop him. Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. Neuer. And Wan-Bissaka. Now Colwill. Gabriel. Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Conte. And it's Conte. Gets his pass away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Conte. For Nkunku.
Arsenal have really been terrific.
Shapes to shoot!
Astagfirullah.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Decent hit! Goal! Arsenal! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Colwill, that's headed upfield. He could be in here. Time and again they are repelled. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Havertz. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. There's the hit.
Astaga.
Goal! That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Arsenal head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other.
Volunteers for each block,
And at the
please
break,
report to the
glass half
staff room
full, half
immediately.
empty. It's 1-1. Arsenal head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Neymar. Ribéry, and he's running through. There's the shot! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Now that's well seen too. Played back in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way. Colwill. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! And he was quick to react. And there's a searching pass. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Foden with the short one. Wan-Bissaka. He's had a hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tunisia have the chance to go the other way.
332.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vieira. Now it's Ribery. Vinicius Junior. Little pass back. Threads one in. And that's an excellent interception.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Wan-Bissaka. Colwill. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Van Dijk. For Valverde. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Havertz did well to stay calm there. Nkunku. Foden. Nkunku. Ribery. Darren Fletcher. Spread it left. Darren Fletcher. It's a good spell of possession, this. Some really good ball movement.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gabriel plays a sharp little ball here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Shot could be Mbappe! And he hits the net. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe does well to stand firm and chance! They are rampant! And surely that settles it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Colwill, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good.
Mbappe! Great football, shot and save. And that is that. Arsenal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from